Good evening. My name is Pat Oker. As Dean of the College of Arts and Science, I'm delighted to welcome you to tonight's performance. Our theme for tonight, Mizzou Made, is used across campus to describe what makes a Mizzou education and our Mizzou students and alumni special. As you will see tonight, Mizzou Made is all about learning through experiences in and beyond the classroom. It's about providing students with real-life opportunities to translate the skills they have learned into a path for the future. This year, those paths have shifted in some unforeseen ways. It's been exciting to see how creative and flexible our artists and performers can be this year. The Department of Theater created new ways to present a play, and in so doing, figured out how actors can interact when they aren't on stage together, and how to connect with a remote audience. The School of Visual Studies shifted away from traditional indoor spaces and instead found outdoor venues for exhibitions, including exterior walls of buildings, windows of an empty storefront. And the School of Music created a virtual sing-along of the alma mater, reminding us that arts can bring us together even when we are apart. Tonight's performance is another fabulous example of this creativity, and we are especially excited to welcome MU alumnus Daniel Willis back to campus, virtually of course, and behind the scenes of tonight's show. Daniel is a director of award-winning TV and film productions, and his short films have traveled to festivals around the world. His TV direction has reached audiences of millions on shows like Grey's Anatomy and The Blacklist. Daniel's many talents will be evident in the direction and production of this innovative performance experience. Thank you, Daniel, for coming back to campus, for representing so well what it means to be Mizzou Made, and for generously sharing your talents with our students. In addition to thanking Daniel, I want to thank a number of other organizations and people who have made tonight's event possible. Thank you, President Choi, for your support of our Artist-in-Residence program, which has made Daniel's visit possible. Thank you to philanthropic groups like Friends of Music and the Stage Door Club, as well as the generous support of individuals like Professor Emeritus Joe Staley, former director of the School of Visual Studies, for providing scholarships that will remove educational barriers for our students and make it possible for our performers here tonight to focus on their studies. And thanks to Dr. Jean Sinquefield for her boundless support of the arts at Mizzou and for all she has done to make Mizzou a destination for new music and composition. In just a few minutes, we'll get to see and hear how important it is that we are attracting the best talent around the world. This year's Sinquefield Composition Prize winner, Santiago Bass, has the unique opportunity to have his original work performed in this beautiful state-of-the-art music center. A graduate student whose path led him from Uruguay to Columbia, Missouri, he is becoming Mizzou Made. Thank you, Dr. Joy Powell, for all you have done in directing tonight's show. Thank you, Provost Ramchan, for being here with us this evening. Your ongoing support of the arts and humanities means so much to us. And finally, thank you to all our viewers in the lot outside and to all of you watching from home for joining us tonight. We are so proud of our students and excited for this opportunity to showcase their talents for you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Jean Sinquefield.
So I'm going to take this off because I'm vaccinated. I'm way far away from everybody. This is probably the most fun I have all year, is to have an original piece of music written by a Mizzou student. The way you have to think about this is Missouri is a place for music. Rag, blues, jazz, hip-hop, rhythm and blues, rock and roll, all came out of Missouri. So we're sort of like the Vienna of the 20th century. So we're going to have great original music. So it's not something you heard 100 years ago. It's something that was written in the last couple of months. So, and my view is if you can see, everybody has their little thing there. It says, "The joy of life is music." Well, I would like to introduce you to a future joy right here, Santiago Bass. Come on up. Come on. Sorry, I'll be safe, okay? Okay. So we're going to give him, he won the Sinquefield Prize, which is a sum of money. And but more importantly, he gets to write an original piece for Mizzou musicians. This year, because of the COVID, it's going to be for the string orchestra. But I'd like to have Santi talk about his piece just for a minute. And remember, the joy of life is music. Oh, it's like, thank you. Thank you very much.
What to say? Mizzou has made a crucial impact in my life in many aspects, and not just as a musician, but as an individual, a citizen, a son, a friend, and a professional. Amidst all the uncertain moments that we recently lived, I felt nourished with energy and a sense of responsibility from Dr. Heredia, Gottlieb, Freund, Onishi, Dr. Minter, and Dr. Gaines. They warmly welcomed me as a graduate student and collaborator, showing inspiring determination. At the University of Missouri and the Mizzou Music Initiative, I have found a way of keeping that collaboration and sense of transformation alive for many other students, as these endeavors plant a seed for diversity. Thank you, Dr. Jean Sinquefield, for helping to sustain this force over the last 16 years. Let the music that we will hear by the MU Philharmonic be a gesture of our gratitude to her and her passion, which help us be together in these decisive moments. New music creates new understandings, and new understandings mean new possibilities for peace. Thank you. Well, the name of my piece, as Dr. asked me, is Triadic Bloom. It's about spring and being together, and well, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Andre Stewart. I graduated in spring 2020 with a bachelor's degree in both theater and digital storytelling. I am #Mizzou Made. Being Mizzou Made means figuring out what you want to do and getting the job done. I was blessed with faculty in both my majors that guided me in the right directions rather than dictate my final products. In doing that, I got to figure out what I like and use the tools that they gave me to make my own destiny. I gathered all the information that I needed to create anything I wanted, from podcasts, music videos, and short films in DST to learning Shakespeare, acting on the camera, and singing in theater. It feels like I can be put in any room and feel comfortable with basic knowledge in everything and advanced knowledge in certain things that could push a conversation forward. Ultimately, being Mizzou Made is being made into a Swiss Army knife, able to handle any and all tasks with excellence.
Come on, Paul. They're not for sale.
They are. Please.
Okay.
First up, the most adaptable, the wig. Well, your first step's gonna be to pick a mood. You can play it cool, or you can go bold. Yeah, pink wig bold. Next up, we've got Old Reliable, the straight hair. From perms to press, it could cause a whole mess, but once achieved, it'll definitely impress. And last but not least, we've got the timeless, the classic, and the recently embraced, the natural. An unaltered beauty in its natural form, but still to this day, criticized. In the end, is hair really that big of a deal? Well, it's kind of up to you.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Find your brother.
What?
Sorry.
No, you
It's okay.
said.
Don't worry about it.
The stranger officiates the meal.
We are kind of hardwired. We're told that we're supposed to look like this and that, and we're supposed to be tempting. We're supposed to have a small figure and a skinny waist.
In happy times or darker days, at every turn, in every phase, there was a song, well, many songs. I could plot my life in songs, as moments on the way, a map of what I felt and feel, and what I've learned is true. And it's true for all of time. We're moving through the years. We sing our sorrows, hopes, and fears, and join our voices to the music of the spheres.
It's a long and precious Savior, take my hand. Oh, Jesus, lead me on.
As I walk life's winding highway, precious Savior, take my hand. Oh, Jesus, lead me on.
How I wish that I had said it sooner, but they don't deserve to go to school in shame. Yes, all the children where I come from, and every child where you are all from too, they may not speak up, but we can be their voice. All the children need us to see this through.
When I was younger, I would dream I could fly. I was filled with wonder by the stars, the moon, and the sky. But as we spin and the years go by, you know the fire leaves our eyes. I should face the fact and let it die. Come back down to earth because I'll never fly.
Friday night, when it's 0 to 0, underneath those lights, I'll be playing the hero, leading the fight. I'm the lead in my own story, but it still feels like a charade when I'm just trying to be me.
And as you grew up, I knew I was the culprit. And when it got bad, I knew I was to blame. And no matter how much I was told I would have to, I couldn't accept the idea of a world without you. A world without you.
I can't run, I can't hide.
Okay, just gonna go through this, I guess.
Her gaze will pull me in. Can't move aside.
What? Just stop! Enough of this!
There's no fighting what's happening. I'm all
I have to do something. I have to take control of the situation.
It's like this is a weight on me. Just have to wait on me. Finding it hard to breathe. I'm hooked on your gravity. Yeah. I'm hooked on your gravity.
Another star in the sky, another star in the sky, another star in the sky, another star in the sky. Please watch over me.
Don't look at me like that.
Like how?
Like that. Like you're judging me, aren't you?
I am not judging you.
Yes you are. Don't deny it. You keep casting judgment on me because I'm not paying any attention to you.
I did not say that.
You didn't have to. You had the look.
I have no look. What you see is your reflection.
What?
The look you think you see is your reflection.
Yeah, I heard you the first time. In college, I used to come home on my winter breaks and cantor mass, but I don't do that anymore. It doesn't really feel like a safe space. But the music still resonates. The music is still a safe space for me. I have never once sung a song that made me feel excluded or untouched by the radical love of Jesus Christ. All the songs I sang were about love and support. When I cantor our 5 p.m. youth masses, the music director and I stand on the edge of the altar for almost the entire hour-long mass. It's a little weird being so on display to everyone in the pews. It's kind of funny that I can stand up in front of a congregation, none of them knowing that I'm a queer woman, and move them with my rendition of Hillsong's Bones, which to me is a queer anthem. I'll be staring into the congregation thinking, trick jam.
I am from making spaghetti before Mom got home from work to help out and do my part. From winning a huge firework for correctly guessing the song played on the monotone cash register. Beep, 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 beep. Hot cross buns! I am from learning my timetables by singing songs. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81. Oh, and foursquare in the streets and kick the can, running around with no shoes on, sweat dripping from my face, and playing under the stairs, painting a huge mural on the basement wall.
Let me start by saying I'm sorry. Not because I've done something wrong, simply because I've been silent for far too long. My eyes have been open and it's hard to watch what they see. What's even harder is the look on the faces of those that look to me. Look to me for leadership, look to me for answers. Answers I can't even begin to explain. I'm a son, brother, uncle, educator, mentor, performer. Those things I'm sure you can understand. But at first glance, I'm a black man. As a black man, I'm a walking contradiction. Be proud, but not too much. Be strong, but not too strong. Be caring, but don't be weak. Protect your loved ones, but don't step out of line. Speak your mind, but watch your mouth. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud, but we don't want to hear that.
My life has value. I made a living like one would do, but I'm always looking over my shoulders, expecting something new. I'm afraid if I'm going to live or die. A smile on my face, I believe in a lie. There's a reason why I'm high-strung. I'm scared I don't belong. Where do I belong? Who do I belong to? Will I ever belong? Or will justice be long? Where do I belong? Who do I belong to? Will I ever belong? Or will justice be long?
When I think about what it means to be Mizzou made, I go back to the experiences I had, relationships I built, and skills and talents I discovered and nurtured. College was a formative time for me, and many aspects of my life and career today are directly connected to my time at Mizzou. My love for the arts was sparked my freshman year in an acting for non-majors class. I discovered the playwrights that inspire me today, like August Wilson and Neil Simon, in the stacks of Ellis Library. The first play I ever wrote was staged at the Corner Playhouse, and my first short film was shown just across the street at Memorial Union. I learned how to take risks here and be vulnerable, and how to summon the courage to follow what felt like crazy dreams at the time. Whether it was theater or film, tour team, or summer welcome, all these experiences worked together to encourage me, to fortify me, and give me the confidence to go out into the world and pursue success, but also to be tenacious when things didn't go my way. This last year has been difficult for all of us, but I can't help but think that some of the social and emotional tools I used to make it through were tools forged on that campus in Columbia, Missouri. So with that, I'll say do the best you can to make the most of your time there. Take advantage of every resource and try things, experiment, make work that you care about and that you can be proud of. And don't forget to have a little fun too.
When asked about what being Mizzou made means to me, I immediately think about some of the most valuable things that I have learned while studying at Mizzou. One of them being how to support others and foster community. Like many other students, I have had several rough patches throughout college. I've changed my major probably 6 times before I landed at music and theater performance. And the only way I was able to stick through it was because I was blessed with a support system through MU Theater and the School of Music. Friends, staff, and faculty from both departments have taken me under their wing and supported me in whatever way they could. Whether I needed a meal or 5, they were always there. It is this support system that defines what Mizzou is all about: family. I don't know where I would be or what I would be doing if it weren't for the people I've met here at the university. La culminación de estas experiencias me ha hecho #MizzouMade.
This is a short synopsis of the following scene. Meg Page comes to show Alice Ford, her best friend, the amazing love letter she has just received from Sir John Falstaff. Alice shows Meg an identical letter to herself from Sir John, as Mistress Quickly and Alice's daughter Nanetta join the conversation. The ladies are outraged, and they leave the stage crying out against Falstaff. Ford arrives, accompanied by his friend Dr. Caius, young Fenton, and Bardolph and Pistol, who were just in the employ of Falstaff as his henchmen. Bardolph and Pistol tell Ford of Falstaff's plan to woo his wife. When the ladies return, Ford and his companions leave, not wanting the ladies to hear their conversation. As the ladies also then leave, Nanetta and Fenton meet for a short lovers' tete-a-tete. The ladies re-enter and decide to play a trick on Falstaff, designating Mistress Quickly as their personal messenger to Sir John. As the ladies leave again for further deliberations, Fenton and Nanetta meet one more time. Ford and the men re-enter, and Ford tells Bardolph and Pistol that he himself will come disguised to meet with Falstaff. The ladies re-enter, and as each ensemble outlines their plans for vengeance, Fenton comments on the mood in their conversations. The men exit, and the ladies confirm the details of their plot. Henry Brasky replaces Joshua Engel as Pistola in tonight's performance. Please join us on April 17th and 18th as the University Concert Series presents 2 performances of Falstaff. Ours will be the first production back on stage at the Missouri Theater. Thank you.
Appunto di ridere con te, non dico mai, ti vedo di allegria, bontón di rosa. Giungi in buon punto, ma accade un fatto d'altro secolo anche a me. Che cosa? Nari tu caso? Nari tu, nara, promessa di non ciarlarti pare. Poi può vi pare. Dunque, se non cominciasse a intrandere in proposito da diavolo, sarei promosso al grado di cavalleresso. Anch'io montaggi più parole che qui sciupiamo alla luce del sole. Una lettera anch'io. Leggi. Fuggi dall'Alice, amo Cafro, ma come, che cosa dice? Savo che un nome, la frase è uguale. Fuggi da Meg, amo bramo, qua Meg, la Alice, e tale quale non può mandar perché, ma dimmi amo. Pur non gli offersi cagione un nostro caso e por strano guardia con flemma gli stessi versi, lo stessi chiostro, la stessa mano, lo stesso stemma. Sei la gaia colore di come gaia son io e fra noi due faccio per paio giorno in mente un padre un cielo in un amor ridente in rispondi al tuoi scudieri, John Falstaff, cavalieri. Mostro, 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 non più che parlo, e fai mi chiasso, e metterlo in bolletta. Oh, che sposo, e credi, e vendetta, repenti, con la cannone, e presto si vicina vega, corre di letto, si scoppia chi spaccia, e sta potendo al mondo, si vicina volta del bello che gira, si scoppia chi spaccia, si sfido, poteva, questo credo, che fai no. Se lo pretendi da fuoco, le fotte conviene, con testa, coraggio che gena, non mi scuccio, confetti vincendo, già prelo ne scuccio, e voi pretendete, poscevo le leghe, son giovani stupendo, bisogno che lo vedo, che scelse grande, e se ci si guidano, saltevo vedrò, vedremo, 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 vedremo,
in due parole, l'enorme Falstaff vuole entrar nel vostro petto, beccarvi la canzone, suonare al cassoforte e sconquassarvi il letto.
Caspita! Già la scrisse il biglietto,
ma quel messaggio abieto, ricusai, badate a voi,
badate,
poste a fioccheggia puppe che siano belle o brutte, puzzelle o maritate, tutte.
La corona che non ha date onde e te chiome si poi già spunta.
Come sarebbe a dire?
Le cose
Cavoli vorracci il cavalier.
Salvete ancora moglie, salvete quel messere, salvare bene miei, ai aperti di altrui. E lei,
E lei.
Se ne sapessi, guai, schifo mi fosse suoi, fuori deluso, sai. Zitto, battiamo noi. Tati, che vuoi?
Due baci
In fretta.
in fretta.
Labbra di fuoco.
Labbra di fiore.
Che il vago gioco sanno d'amore.
Che spargonciale, che monstrantelle, belle a vederle, dolci a baciarle, labbra leggiadre,
Malandrine,
ciglia assassine, pupille ladre, t'amo,
imprudente, no,
sì, due baci,
basta,
mi piaci tanto.
vieni a te.
Bocca baciata non perde ventura.
Anzi rinnova come
Tono all'assalto,
Tono alla gara, ferisci,
para,
la mirra in moto, l'amore è un agile torneo, su cote volte è più fragile, vince è più forte.
marmo, ti guardo, t'aspetta al varco, il dardo, vada, la freccia fatal già scocca dalla mia bocca sulla tua treccia.
Ecco, ti ha vinto.
Quiero la vita.
Io son ferita, ma tu sei vinto.
Pietà, pietà, facciamo la pace e poi Se vuoi ricominciamo.
Basta.
Amor mio.
Niente, addio.
Bocca baciata non perde ventura.
Anzi rinnova come vola.
Bocca baciata non perde ventura. Come vola non perde
Trai con te in sfocia, ma in influenza altera. I geste che li alloggia, dove? Alla giarziera. A lui ma non cedete, dama non vuole suo nome. Cosa vedene come nobilio nella rete, ma non una parola. In tolle non mi ingolfo. Io mi chiamo Mandolfo. Io mi chiamo Pistola. Siamo d'accordo? L'arcano custodien. Son sordo e muto. Siamo d'accordo tutti? Sì. Qua la mano. Molto pette che ricacce, quando tratto interrogano, per pensa severe, casta di trovato, non per pensa severe.
Qual porta il proprio uomini? C'è nell'aria una malia. C'è nell'aria una malia. Spiro il vento di sotto.
Tu vedrai sempre in
dolce amore essere mia. Vuoi sole sopra, vuoi due giorni
vuoi che le piaga lì lavoro come un micio. È intesa? Sì. È dato?
I want to thank everyone who made this remarkable event possible. A special thank you to Dr. Jeannie Sinquefield, Dean Oker, and our faculty and staff across the College of Arts and Science, and our student musicians, performers, and artists. I'm so impressed by the creativity and talent we have at Mizzou. Mizzou is many things to many people. Our role as a comprehensive university with the extraordinary program in the arts is another reminder of our importance to Missouri. Over the last year, we've seen how much the arts impact our lives. They remind us of our humanity, even when we've lost those physical connections. And they give us hope, even when it feels like there isn't any. I know they will continue to be essential to our future here at Mizzou and beyond. It is our honor to showcase this wonderful work today. To our arts community, thank you again for your contributions. To our viewers, thank you again for your support. Have a great evening.